You're watching Two Button Crew,
the daily show for Nintendo fans.
We are Simeon and we are Scott.
That was creepy.
You gotta change it up after 100+ times.
Yes. Hashtag 100 episodes.
That was a good celebration.
Yes, it was. I am Simeon and this is Scott.
Don't worry, we had the on the screen.
Oh, yeah. Here's my name, like right here or something.
Okay, more editing.
Here's my name.
More editing for us. Alright, well, what a crazy time to be a Nintendo fan.
Indeed.
The Wii U only came out in 2012, like late 2012, basically 2013, and
Right.
we're talking about a 2016 NX release. You know why, Simeon?
Because the Wii U flopped like a belly flop.
So, a 4-year turnaround is possible. Here's the first of a few rumors that and leaks that we'll talk about during this episode.
Yes.
Third parties have it, and they are developing for it right
Are you
now.
serious?
The reports are in. People are making games for the Nintendo NX.
Do we
right
know?
now.
Do we know what developers?
We do know that there is one kind of talkative one, and I believe it's Dragon Quest. They said Dragon Quest will for sure be on the Wii U,
Ooh.
so they're already working on it.
I know a fan of Dragon Quest, so he's probably
out there.
excited. Yeah, he's
That's
out
good.
there. There's somebody out there who likes Dragon Quest.
Yeah, so developers are working on it. That's a sign that it is on the way. They've got their development kits.
Good job,
Okay.
Nintendo.
So that means we're gonna start finding out about this thing.
Yes, we
because
are.
People have the hardware. They kind of know the specs and everything. So I've got some information for you.
Tell me about it. This is all news
So-
to me.
Here's what we know.
Tell me about it.
The NX is said to have industry-leading chips.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I'm a little skeptical of this. That's exciting. I'm a little skeptical. So this is like you're talking about better RAM, better memory,
Yeah.
and better graphics, or better sound, or more just
Better hardware.
Okay.
Like the most powerful console. So this rumor, by the way, happened every Nintendo console. So I'm a little bit hesitant to like get behind this one because the Wii U was supposedly going to be
Right.
extremely powerful as well.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, this is a great time for Nintendo to like match what Xbox and Sony, PlayStation are doing this generation, because they're, by 2016 they'll be almost like halfway through their generation probably.
Right.
And Nintendo can kind of do those half steps, so this might be
A game changer.
good. Yeah.
That's good to hear.
I mean, gamers that like the specs though, they probably already settled in on an Xbox or a PlayStation, so
Right, but they also probably didn't like the Wii U for its specs.
Yeah.
So that might have been a selling point for them.
So, thread by Crunchy of Nintendo forums went as far as to suggest that NX specs are based on impressive hardware that's incredibly powerful and quite possibly faster than whatever Sony or Microsoft has in stores. So, all the signs are...
Pardon me.
That was a powerful sneeze.
Yes, it was.
All things are pointing to it being a very powerful system so far. And then also, the development kits have hinted at there being a peripheral device, like something mobile. So, so kind of a crossover system, like people have been speculating a long time that Nintendo might do away and bring it down to 2 pillars or something like that. Maybe there won't be a successor to the 3DS, but you can take part of the NX with you. I mean, Nintendo's technology that went into the Wii U, where it can stream gameplay live to the gamepad wirelessly and everything, is impressive and proprietary tech. They developed it.
Yeah.
And nobody's really done anything like it. So even though the Wii U is not a financial success from most people's point of view, that might be something they want to continue, and they could just make an improved gamepad, I guess, that could be taken on the go or something like that. I mean, maybe they could even combine glasses-free 3D technology with it.
They could.
I don't know. So,
hey, that's good news.
yeah.
So how credible do you think that this information is? Do you think it's relatively credible, or do you think it's still pretty speculative?
I think it's relatively credible. Like, when we heard rumors and people speculating that it's going to be a crossover system and everything before that, it was all just conjecture. But now there are plenty of businesses in the industry talking amongst themselves, telling their friends and news outlets what's up. And when stuff like this gets out, it would be probably disagreed with by other people that have dev kits, and they would come out and say, don't necessarily trust this.
Right.
So we haven't seen that yet, and this has been circulating for a good couple days now.
Ooh.
So I mean, there's definitely still time for things to change. Nintendo could change the approach based on feedback from the developers and stuff, but
the wheel is definitely rolling.
yeah. So I think at this point we're probably looking at holiday 2016. Their favorite November weekend before Thanksgiving.
That is hype.
Yeah.
That gets me really excited because the Wii U is really great, but looking forward to what they're going to do with the NX is super exciting. I know they're going to try something new and hopefully incorporate some of the Wii U stuff that they got right, but just improve it.
Yeah. And then with all that power, I mean, just do some basic things like let us chat with each other, and I mean, at least our friends, at least when we're adults and we have the parental password or whatever.
Yes.
That'll have enough RAM that can't be an excuse.
Yes.
So let's do it. The NX might be pretty expensive with all this talk, but then again, technology does get a lot cheaper. Both the PS4 and the Xbox One have dropped in price as stuff gets cheaper. So
yes.
Nintendo could be in a pretty good position, and I'm sure the new president wants to come out of the gate swinging. I mean, he's only guaranteed 1 year in the seat.
That's right.
For his appointment, so he's gonna. I think he's gonna put everything into this launch.
If he makes it a good one, then they might keep him on.
Yeah.
So, I think you're right. I think that there's going to be a lot more focus on the NX and a lot more effort put into making it a good release.
Yes.
And the release is what Nintendo needs to be looking for, because that's what killed the Wii U, was a bad release.
Yeah.
Bad release, bad launch titles, not bad launch titles, but weak. So if they get that right, then this president might have a good shot of staying. That's
make us proud.
Kimishima.
Kimishima.
Thank you for
make us proud, Kimishima.
Yes, let's make it a strong one. Thank you guys so much for liking, for commenting, for subscribing, and most of all for sharing if you did like what you saw.
We'll see you next time.
Signing out.